Eli with Evolved Solutions, and what I have to show you today is one of Analog Way's Midra 4K series units. This one, the QMX4K, or for those of you who have used Analog Way products in the past, a Quick Matrix 4K. These are newly released units retailing for around $9,500, and I can tell you this is a little monster. I'll start with the back. It's got 10 inputs of varying plugs, including HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.2, and 12G SDI. There's also an option slot for Dante, so you can embed and de-embed your ins and outs onto Dante channels. There are 2 independent screen outs and an Epic multi-viewer, all with HDMI and 12G connectors. I'm pretty sure it can also generate reference. Under the hood, it's got 444 10-bit ultra low latency processing, but the kicker is how many Aquilon features are packed inside. For starters, it's using the same WebRCS, so this can be controlled from any computer with the browser. The inputs stream at live, low frame rates, and there are 3 layers per screen. A native background, a full 4K mixing layer, and a foreground layer for logos and overlays. There is access to individual screen memories and master memories, but best of all, and for those of you who have used Analog Way products in the past will appreciate this, there are what's called self-contained master memories, or proper presets. Global snapshots of all screens saved into one memory slot. I'll punch through a few presets so you can see it in action. Here I've got standard logos on both of my output screens, and you can see what I've got ready on the multi-viewer. I'll transition this. I'll punch another master memory. Take this to screen, and here you can see I've got a cropped version of this same Ferrari. We've got a native background, and then on the top I've got a transparent donut. This is a still store, but still stores do accept the alpha transparency in the system. On my second screen, I've got the full screen Ferrari and a nice overlay giving me a good, cool looking border. I'll punch to my last preset, giving me a cropped version of the clock that's real tight with a drop shadow. Might be hard to see, but there's a good yellow drop shadow going on. Native background and the transparent donut on top. My second screen, just playing a video. Go back to a previous look, and I will load some individual looks. Perhaps I can clear out my preview and maybe load the logo back into program. So one thing I like in smaller boxes like these is that while there are many control options, pretty much everything's accessible from the front panel. For example, I can create and recall single and master memories, as well as import stills from USB. I'll punch through a couple quick presets into my preview. And screen 2, right? Same thing. Now I can also preview my sources, outputs, and multi-viewer from the front panel. Let's punch up the multi-viewer here. There you go. That's no slouch. And speaking of the multi-viewer, this thing punches way above its weight class. Up to 16 windows can be displayed and toggled with different presets. Here, I'll jump through a couple multi-viewer presets here. This is my main show look. I've got preview and program for both my screens, as well as a couple inputs going. I can punch up preview and program only, or an ISO input. Go back to my main show look. Now there's a lot to unpack here, so I encourage you to download the simulator from Analog Way's website and try out this unit and all their others virtually. Of course, we have all Analog Way products for rental and distribution. So if you have any questions, you know who to call.